Hi everyone, and welcome to another Homebrew Buffoonery tasting edition. I'm looking a bit worse for wear, A, because of cats pecking my head, and this is video 5 in a series of 6. I've had 4 beers so far, all around 4.5%. Although I've not drunk them all, but you know, I'm a lightweight drinker, and it's getting on top of me. So anyway, here we go. Here is my Twinkles Axeman, which is an Altbier, which on the BJCP guidelines is 7B. And this was done in the middle of February, towards the beginning of February, and it was ready maybe 3 weeks ago. Today's 21st of March. It's 5.5%, used USO 5, and we had an OG of 1052, and it got down to 1010, which isn't too bad actually, it's quite good that. And we used 60 minutes in the boil, 10 grams of SARS, and at 15 minutes in the boil, another 10 grams of SARS. Well, you can see in the bottle, that is really nicely clear. I'm right happy with that. That's probably the clearest one. I've got a British Golden Commonwealth ale there, and that's pretty clear. And my my Groove, which is a Dunkel, is pretty clear, but I don't think it's quite as nice looking as that one. That's really nice, really pretty. So it says, well balanced, well attenuated bitter, yet malty, clean and smooth, amber to copper coloured German beer. The bitterness is balanced by the malt richness, but the malt intensity and character can range from moderate to high. Little hiss of, what's it? Let's just empty that onto bowl. Get a bit of head on it. Well, that's quite good. I'm quite happy with that. There's a little sediment in the bottom of the bottle now. That, yeah, I can see me light under the stairs next to the boiler in that, and it's quite a nice head on it. Appearance, colour ranges from light amber to deep copper. What do you reckon? That's sort of a, I don't know, sort of a light copperish colour, amberish colour. Stopping short of brown. Bronze orange is most common. Bronze orange, that's what it is. And brilliant clarity, which is, it's got a nice clarity actually. I wouldn't say it's brilliant, maybe my glass is dirty. It's had 4 beers in it so far. And a thick, creamy, long-lasting, off-white head. And that's quite a good head actually. It's quite dense, which is good. It's the aroma, clean yet robust, complex aroma, grainy, rich malt, spicy hops with restrained fruity esters. Fruity esters tends to be bananas, doesn't it? Ooh. Oh no, that's got funk in it. That's going to turn into some sort of tropical flavour, I think. No. My poor sense of smell, it had a quite strong funk to it, but it's gone now. And it's turning into sort of a tropical fruit kind of flavour. Rich baked bread. All these beers have baked bread, nutty and biscuit and that kind of thing. I can't taste it, you know. I can't smell it. Well, there we go. Maybe my smell's not brilliant. Perfumey character, Sarza type hops. I don't know. Let's have a swig and see what it tastes like. Oh, now then. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, that's lovely. That's got a bitterness that comes through. That's like how a proper beer should have some bitterness coming through it. It's clean, it's smooth. That bitterness is there. That reminds me of a pale ale I did, where this bitterness gets you at the back of the throat, but it's really fruity as well. Long-lasting, medium dry to dry, bittersweet or nutty finish reflects both the hop bitterness and malt complexity. Spicy and peppery. There's a bit of pepperiness in there, I reckon. Yeah, I think there's some pepperiness in there. Medium-bodied. Yeah, I'd say that. It's definitely smooth. That'd be a really nice drinker. Really nice drinker. Medium carbonation. Well, you know, I was at this do over the weekend, and we were drinking commercial beers there, And the heads on them didn't last any longer than that, tell you the truth. And they definitely didn't pick up when you give them a swill like that. That already picks up. See how that picks up? Lovely. So that's not too bad. Astringency, low to none. No, there's none of that. But I'm quite liking that. It's good. The bitterness is quite. I think maybe it's slightly out of balance with the old bitterness and any malt flavour. But what this is telling me is that I really need to learn about flavours. But that's quite bitter. But it's not super bitter, and it's balanced by the malt flavour. It's not too sweet because it's 1010 FG. So there's the body's sort of medium on it. Again, I think that's another winter beer. It's dark and it's reasonably flavourful. It's not something that you would drink lots and lots of. It'd be quite hard going, but I do actually quite like that. That's nice. That'd be good cold. And I'm happy with the clarity as well. I mean, all these beers are doing super well. What's that? That's USO 5. That's so bad. 2 USO 5s, which have been nice and clean, nice and clear. GV12, a Gervin yeast, which was okay. A golden with Kveik, which was super clear. And then, what was that? A Weizenbock, which had wheat malt in it, so it was never going to be clear. But, you know, that's not too bad, that at all. So, I'll tell you what, once you're giving this a like and a subscribe, why don't you leave a comment below in how I can improve these videos? Because I've done, this has been like 14th or 15th of these tasting videos now, and you know what, I ain't getting any better at it, and I need some advice. So, like and subscribe, leave a comment below. Go and have a look at 7B in the old BJCP guidelines. Get yourself a recipe. Have a go at one of those. It's an amber, bitter European beer. That's an Altbier. Why don't you go out and get a brewed?